You go out and do something stupid like fuck a white girl in the ass and then make a 10-minute voicemail about it, then this is what's gonna happen.
Consequences.
There's consequences and repercussions.
Okay. Well, let me go back to what I always say on most of our videos. Common sense ain't common. You gotta have enough common sense not to do that.
Right at this point is where we lose footage for any other camera. All cameras went out except for this one view. So I apologize to all, but this is the only view you're gonna get. Have a good day. All right.
Hey, what's your podcast?
Talking about black everything.
This gonna be a crazy one today, y'all. All right, y'all. This is Black Everything. You know how we do it. We all about black people, black empowerment, black unity, and black waking up. You know what it is. Gotta get up, y'all, when it's time to get up. You know what I'm saying? So set your alarms. Anyways, everybody know my co-host. We got Lynn, Elder Statesman. Apparently y'all favorite Elder Statesman. And then this dude, Lamont. But look, before we start though, I do want to shout out Lamont. Everybody, it is his birthday tomorrow, everybody. So let's go ahead and give a round of applause for Lamont turning 108. Okay, everybody? You want to say anything about that, or? All right, he don't want to say nothing, so we're going to move into our subjects. Hey, today, y'all, we're going to talk about a couple different things here. Obviously, black related, because we don't care about the rest of this stuff. No, I'm just playing. We do care about the rest of this stuff. But if it has a negative impact on black people, that's what we like to highlight. That's black everything. So I'm going to bring up a couple subjects, and I will tell y'all this first one already got my panel in a device.
Device?
We're divided. Divisiveness. We're divided.
Oh, we're gonna have a vocabulary war.
Hey, we have one video. Every video we have a vocabulary check.
We're gonna have a vocabulary war. Just what I need.
Don't forget to go check out our last couple videos, everybody. Especially the Lynn special. That was a good video. Him talking about his past and what he been through as a black man in America. So we want to make sure y'all checking out all the footage, all the videos. Thank you very much for your support. Don't forget to subscribe. All right, Lynn, I do want you to talk on this first subject for me because Lamont has already expressed his feelings on it. But my boy Shannon Sharpe, he's actually a favorite football player of mine, as well as now a podcaster. And he was on ESPN, but because of this new conspiracy, it looks like he stepped down, or they made him step down. I don't know which one it is. But essentially, in a nutshell, what happened? Shannon Sharpe, a 59-year-old black man, he was found to tell over voicemail to a 19-year-old white female, basically saying how he gonna violate her and how he has violated her on multiple occasions. Bumhole, let's just say that. Bumhole violation, sir, is what has occurred. And it's a lot of evidence against my boy. I'm gonna just say this, y'all. When y'all gonna learn that these little white girls is gonna get y'all in trouble? Stop it! What's your opinions on it?
To begin with, and start out real slow and calmly. The first problem
Cue the music.
The first problem I have is that, this 59-year-old millionaire black man has to come to his hormones that he has to go after a 19-year-old. You can get on any site and get women your age or women younger. They have so many sites for everybody, every fantasy. If you like banging them in the butt, that's fine. If you like your dick sucked, that's fine. If you want a threesome, that's fine.
Wow.
You can go to that sites.
You like banging them in the butt?
But this, to me, right now, shows to me in my mind, it says, I don't see where we can get black empowerment and a positive spin for our audience.
For his shit?
Well, hold on a second before you start.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I do feel where you're coming from because this seems like a salacious story and something that we might not should cover or whatever. But I do. The reason I feel this is important for the black community and towards black unity is that anything that happens to any one of us happens to all of us. So I feel like he needs to understand when he's out there, he's representing all of us, and we all need to think about that. Whenever you go out and do something stupid like fuck a white girl in the ass and then make a 10-minute voicemail about it, then this is what's gonna happen.
Consequences.
There's consequences and repercussions.
Okay, well, let me go back to what I always say on most of our videos. Common sense ain't common. You gotta have enough common sense not to do that. Now, evidently, he ain't got enough common sense to do it. Why are we gonna perpetuate it? Why are we gonna keep giving him a free publication or advertisement or anything? What are we doing? Why? It's not an issue.
This is a lesson on what not to do.
Okay.
And the solution is
There you go.
solution is you need to move way better than you moving, Shannon. Right. Go ahead, Lynn.
The only thing I wanted to interject in this, let's look at it from the other side, okay? Look, from the other side, I mean the real world issue. Listen, couldn't that be just a scam? Couldn't she just say that or tape that to get a payday?
I think so. I think it's very possible.
It's possible.
Because look at it, and I like the angle you going, because this is what I'm saying. You out here, you making millions of dollars. You don't think there's women out there scamming you, scheming on you, trying to figure out a way to get your money?
Everybody's out there scheming on them.
And so once you establish yourself as a wealthy black man, this is my advice to y'all. Stay indoors, man. Stay inside. Don't go outside. Don't even do it. Bring whatever fun you want to do. Bring it to your house.
And I see, now you preaching the wrong subject to me.
Yeah, bring it to your house.
Why, if you have all the resources that most people dream about, why you got to stay inside? He should be able to travel the world, do whatever he want to do. But that
But
dumb
I'm saying,
stuff,
if you finna do
that
that,
dumb stuff is still dumb.
but that's the thing. I agree with you. He should have the privilege to go out and live his life the way he wants. But what I'm saying is, as a black man,
That's fucked up. You gotta stand.
Listen,
there's a different standard for black men.
we live in that type of society.
Follow me, y'all.
We live in that type of society.
So
he's 59 years old. He knew what we in.
That's why I know
he living in America.
This how I know it was fucked up.
So I think it's a scam. Now, she may have valid points, but it's just a setup. Anytime you find somebody with extreme wealth, if you find one of them, you're gonna find 20 people that's gonna sit down and say, I can. You know, if I did this, I could get some of his money.
Mm-hmm.
If I came to him with this business proposition, maybe I get his money. Maybe I talk to his businessman. Maybe it opens a door for me. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he know who his friends are. He just did like all us in America do. Made a mistake.
And you know what? But hold on. Before I'm gonna let you comment on this next one, Mark, because I know you itching over there to say something. So it's something similar, But we all three would probably agree that there's probably no substance in this claim. Smokey Robinson. Yeah, a woman has came out and said that allegedly he sexually assaulted her. So to me, it's ridiculous because Smokey been doing this for a long time, and he did it when it was even more strict. You know what I mean? There's no way he gonna let it get out there that this gonna go down. That hey, I went out and I sexually assaulted anybody.
Smokey Robinson looked like a high yellow motherfucking white man. That's why he got away with this shit all this year. Leave it. Oh man. Okay.
Oh, you think they probably true there? Huh?
No man.
What you think, Mutt?
Okay, I'm trying to reshape this because really, I think they're the most ridiculous ass stories in the world.
To me, this is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah.
These people, dog, this ain't all this getting pussy shit ain't new for them. They been doing this shit since he was early in Motown. Look, Shannon Sharp getting pussy. People been throwing it at him since he was in high school.
You know what's crazy? I think that's really what it boils down to. Niggas out here getting pussy and ain't thinking. They ain't thinking. They somehow have removed themselves from the black community like they're not black men. And they don't get treated the same because they get in so many circles to where they not treated the same. Damn, I really wanted to talk to her.
Look, you did so much of an influence for us, and now you are sending. You say he butt fucked them together.
Butt fucking the white girl, and a 19-year-old at that.
God damn. How long we gonna talk about this?
Okay, let's move on.
Don't give it to him.
Okay, look. We finna bring up our next subject, y'all. The next subject is a little interesting, actually. I don't know why this has become some huge internet phase for whatever reason, but we're gonna talk about it briefly. 1 versus 100. One gorilla versus 100 men. Who would win?
Open to podcast.
Talking about black everything. Black everything. Black everything.